everyone. Thank you for joining me. I get a lot of comments on YouTube from my videos, and I thought today that I would talk about one of the questions that was asked me a couple months ago. So the YouTube comment was this. It says, I'm curious, why do you have to inhale so deep? Does your paralysis affect your breathing? Well, that is a great question. And over the years, I've actually had many people ask me this or similar questions. Now, to me, I breathe normally, and I don't even notice that I inhale so deeply. But I have seen it in videos of myself, so I understand what this person was asking. So to answer this question, please know that I'm not a doctor, and I'm just giving you my thoughts on this and what others have told me. The reason why I inhale so deep is probably because the muscles surrounding my diaphragm are paralyzed. My diaphragm is not paralyzed, but with the muscles being paralyzed around it, makes the diaphragm have to work on its own. So the only muscles that can help that aren't paralyzed are up here in my shoulders. And so my shoulder muscles have basically no break throughout my day, as I use those muscles for everything I do, for breathing, moving, feeding myself, coughing, driving, everything that I do, even typing on my computer. And so when I breathe, those muscles are what help me take the biggest breath that I can, but it's very limited and leaves me with a pretty shallow breath. And so I do have a breathing device that I use every so often that I use to strengthen my lungs and the depth of my breathing. Now it measures how hard I can breathe in, but I can barely get the thing to move very far. It goes from 0 to 4,000, and I can barely get it past 1,000. And then Doug walks up, breathes in, and he goes all the way to 4,000. I'm so jealous of him. But I actually just saw a pulmonologist, which is actually a lung doctor, because I have been having struggles with a chronic cough for the last 6 months. It usually only bothers me in the morning and in the evening, but this doctor told me that my breathing is affected by my paralysis. I actually did a breathing test in October for this appointment, and it definitely showed a reduced ability to be able to breathe deeply. And trust me, having a chronic cough has been frustrating, as this is the loudest cough that I can cough. Pretty pathetic, huh? Yeah. Well, when I sing, people are amazed at the fact that I can, as I usually always share the story of when the doctors told me that it would not be possible for me to sing after my accident because these muscles that surround my diaphragm are paralyzed. I'm so glad that I proved those doctors wrong and can sing, but I've actually had people question, almost even argue with me, of whether these muscles are actually paralyzed. But when I cough, it's where you can truly see how my paralysis affects my breathing and that these muscles truly are paralyzed. Now, when I do have to cough, and I can't cough the junk, the secretions up myself, Doug has to help me. And so I just lean over in my chair, kind of my nose to my knees, and he puts his hand right here, and he pushes when I cough. And so this helps give me assistance and helps me clear my lungs. Now, my caregivers also do this, but Doug is usually the one, as he's the pro. So I'd like to thank whoever asked me this question. I know if one person is wondering, then probably many others are also. And so I appreciate these questions as I try to be an open book about my life. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you're having a wonderful holiday season, and be sure to subscribe to my channel and also comment on this video below. And also be sure and follow me on Instagram and Facebook. I'm also on Snapchat too. See you soon.